Hello everyone. So today we are going to read the chapter A Letter to God from Class 10 English textbook. So this is written by G.L. Fuentes. So obviously you know about letters, you've read about letters, you know about formal, informal letters, and you know that to whom we write letters. If we write, we will write letters to our friends or families and for official purposes maybe, but we've never thought of writing a letter to God, right? So that is why the title, the name of the chapter, A Letter to God, it is very unusual because it is not a letter to any other person but to God. So here this story is about a farmer, a farmer, a Lancho, and then it is about his faith in God, his deep faith in God. Not only we all have faith in God, we all believe in God, we ask God from His help, for our good health, for our well-being, and many other things, and God does fulfill our wishes, but we never know in what way, but He does fulfill. But we never thought of writing a letter to Him and then expecting, and not only writing but also sending it, posting it, and then also expecting a reply back from Him, from God. Okay, so but that is why the chapter is very different, and it is about Lencho, as I already said. He's a farmer, and then his faith, deep belief in God, unwavering faith in God, बहुत ज़्यादा विश्वास कि right, and he had a problem, and then he wrote to God, and he's expecting God to help him back. So let's see what the chapter is all about. So here, in the very first paragraph, you'll see that it is saying that Lancho, his house is in an entire on the top of a hill, and in the entire valley, and that entire place, that is the only house. Okay, so as is on hills, on top of a hill, so he could easily see the river and also his field of ripe corn. So as he is a farmer, so he harvested corn, so he was looking at it, and he's looking at the corns and the flowers. He knew that it will be a good harvest this year, and he was telling that at that point of time what the earth needed, only downpour, or at least a shower. Downpour, at least a shower, means rain. He decided earth needed rain, and because obviously when you are the farmers, when you're busy harvesting, so obviously at that point of time what we need rain. We need rain, because without rain the crops will not be that good. So obviously he was expecting rain, so it will be more better. Okay, that will be more good. And so he was looking at the sky, and he was thinking whether it will rain or not, because everyone will look, if you look at the sky and if you see the dark clouds are forming, then we'll surely say that yes, it might rain. So same thing. So he was looking at the sky, and then he was telling his wife, his woman is his wife, that yes, finally we are getting some water meaning rain. And then he was his wife also replied back, yes, if God's willing, means if God is willing, God wishes, then there will be, and if surely rain will be there. And then we can see that his older boys were working in the field, and his younger boys were playing, and then it was dinner time, so his wife called them for dinner. And then when they were having dinner, just as Lancho had predicted, what happened? It started raining. Okay, big drops of rain began to fall. So it was like and then it was when it rains, you feel very good, the air is fresh, right, everything is green, the dust is gone. So he was also feeling very good, and he went out to feel that fresh air. Okay, he went out to feel that fresh air, to feel the rain on his body. It's like something is very soothing, okay, feeling the rain on your body. And then if there is not rain for so long, and if you see, if it rains after so long, it really feels good, and you feel the rain on your body. So when he went out, and then after that, when he came, he was exclaiming, these are not rains, these are coins. So you see, raindrops, when it falls, it looks like coin, and he was telling that it's not rain, it's a coins. He's telling that it's a 5-cent coins. The smaller ones are 5 cents, the bigger ones are 10-cent coins. Okay, and then why did he say that it's a coin? Because yes, he is a farmer, he lives on his crop, like farming. Okay, like, so obviously if it rains and it's good for it, he will have a good harvest, and he will live well. He can sell it also, and then for himself also, even if he sell also, then he can live well. So he was really what? So he was really very happy, and that is why he's telling that yes, we are like these are not rings, but these are coins that will bring good harvest for us. So later on, with a satisfied expression, regarded the field of ripe corn. Now he was looking at his field that was draped in a curtain of rain. Means yes, it was raining, so it was like all white in color, and then he was looking at it, and all of a sudden what happened? A strong wind blew, and then along with that very large hailstones began to fall. Hailstones meaning hail borokun. Okay, like, and then it was at first, it was very like okay, normal, it was coming, and then later on it started raining very heavily, and then the hailstones, obviously in this hailstone they really look like silver coins, and then his boys, they went out to collect those stones. Even as I guess you people also do that when it's raining hailstones, that means hail borokhun, you know, then you go out to collect the stones. Even his boys did that, and it was okay, but finally it started very bad. It was getting bad and bad. It was really, and then what happened, the hailstones is destroyed his entire crop. Okay, destroyed its entire crop. For an hour the hail rained on the house, the garden, the hillside, the cornfield, the whole valley. Not only for an hour the hail, it rained. Okay, so obviously, so the hailstone destroyed his entire crop, and he was very sad. Not even a tree leaf remained on the trees. His entire crop was destroyed, and he was very sad. And he was and he said that a plague of locusts would have been better. Why? Because if the locust is what those insects that destroys the crop, if they would have those insects would have done it, at least they would have something left. Okay, they would have something left. The hail has left nothing. This year we will have no corn. The hail have left nothing. Nothing was left. All the crop was destroyed. So he was like, this year they will what? They will have no corn, and this year they will all go hungry. So he was very sad. He did so much of hard work. His family did so much of hard work. This was for nothing. After so much of hard work, and finally when it was time for harvesting, and what happened? This hailstone came and it destroyed his entire crop. So obviously anyone will be very sad and devastated. And so he was telling that we will all go hungry this year. So till this point, I hope you're clear. And later on, after this, we will know why he wrote that letter to God.